The circle area of cylinders is, you've got the two ends, the two circles, and that's how we find the area of a circle, 2 times the radius squared. And to that we add this rectangle. And this rectangle has that length, which is the circumference, so that's that, times the height there of the cylinder. So we get this. So we plunk them together and we get the area, or total surface area, is the circles, 2 of them, plus that wrap around, pretty much. And it can be, you can factorize it out to that. So let's work with the original. I'm going to use this, TSA being total surface area, and the formula is the 2 circle ends plus that wrap around, which is the one length is the circumference and the other one is the height. So that'll be 2 times pi times 5 squared, and that's going to give us 50 pi. And I'll tell you why I'm working out like this. And then plus 2 times pi times the radius of 5 times the height of 25. So that's going to give us a bigger number of 250 pi, which gives us a total of 300 pi. Now, if we were asked for an exact answer, that's what we would leave. Just leave it as that. But we're asked to round it to 2 decimal places. So the total surface area of this cylinder rounded to 2 decimal places, I should put, is about 942.48, and our unit is meters. And it'll be squared because it's area. Now for this one, we have a half cylinder, and again we're going to round to 2 decimal places. So the total surface area is going to be, there's a number of ways to look at it. This is a half, and that's a half. So we have 2 half circles, 1/2 pi times the radius squared, which is, we multiply that across, we just have this, pi times the radius squared, which is a full circle. So that accounts for that. And to that we're going to add 1/2, because it's a half of that rectangle of the full cylinder, of 2 pi r, times the height of 8. And then we're just going to add on the final bit. Don't forget that you've got that rectangle bit at the bottom there, plus length times width or height. Let's just avoid those terms and put that in there. So again, we can cancel out these two and get pi times the radius times 8, plus, what is 8 times 4 is 32. So the radius squared here is not 4, it is 2. So that gives us 4 pi, 2 times 2 is 4, plus pi times the radius not squared, times 2 times 8, which will give us 8 times 2 is 16 pi, plus that 32, which is our bottom rectangle. So now our total surface area is 4 pi's plus 16 more pi's is 20 pi's plus 32. And if we were asked to give this as an exact answer, that would be our answer, but we're asked to give it to 2 decimal places. So the total surface area is going to be about 94.83 centimeters squared. And again, you could do this differently and do 1/2 of the circles, 1/2 2 pi r squared plus yada yada yada, but you're still going to end up canceling those out. Or you can divide each by 2 in the end, but this is, I think, a good way to do it.